If you factory reset your box, it's going to come up with a screen basically the exact same as this. If it's an sm2 with any custom firmware or anything beyond that, anything from the last few years, from basically 2017 and beyond, should look basically the exact same as this after doing a factory reset. If you've been instructed to do a factory reset, there's a few steps that are going to be required. In this case, when the screen comes up, you're going to press skip. We're going to manually configure the TV launcher when we get to that point. The process to redo the box is going to take anywhere from 10 minutes to half an hour. So we're going to choose skip, work our way through, then we're going to press done. Now, depending on the age of the unit and the options which were pre-installed, if you choose the 9 dots here, it's going to give a listing of the different things that are installed. Now, I'm going to assume you have one that hasn't been back for much of a service call. So what you're going to want to do right off the hop is click on the 9 dots, click on the green updater, skip past the password, and then choose install or reinstall Kodi. When you do this, it's going to download and install the new Play Store. Next screen, you'd choose install, and then you'd have the app installed on your box. This unit already has it installed because it's a newer firmware. And it's right here under the 9 dots also, called the Android Free TV Play Store. You're going to click on it. Very first thing, and the reason why you want to do this is the stepping stone that gets you all the new applications. So if you factory reset your unit, you want to basically reinstall as many apps as you can directly from the Play Store, because you'll have the newest, best versions of them, because the ones that reset with your box are old and outdated. To configure the Play Store, you click once on it, and then it's going to download the file right off my server. It will download, it will extract, then it will force close when you press the close button. Right click or escape a couple times, bring you back to the front screen. Now, this is what I recommend doing first, is uninstalling the stuff that doesn't work. So choose plus, choose application. Anything that's a movie or a TV show or an older unit and you're unsure of or you want to uninstall, I'm going to use a couple of things here like Miracast. I'll use the MX Player Pro and AFTMC just as examples. These actually all work, but when you go up top and choose media, go back to favorites, they'll be there. Press and hold OK and uninstall them. Examples of apps such as Titanium, Morph TV, Morpheus TV, Terrarium, etc. You want to uninstall these apps and get them off of your system because they just don't work anymore. Then what you want to do is go into your new Play Store, which is all loaded and ready to rock and roll. Add it to your front screen also. And then use this Play Store to install whatever the newest apps are at any given time. And again, the Play Store always changes every week. Whatever's working the best will be listed inside of the Play Store. You can go through this list and install whatever you want. And if you don't want it, you can uninstall it the way I just showed you in the about 10 seconds ago. Again, this list is always evolving. It's always changing. What was good last week isn't necessarily good this week. That's the basic gist of a reinstall. You're basically going to uninstall the stuff that doesn't work and then use this to install whatever you want. I'll show you one thing quickly installed to give you an idea. It's the same 6 clicks for any applications. Open up the Play Store. List will come up. I always say use Dofu Sports, which is currently the best one for all sports as of January the 18th, 2020. Choose download. It will download off the server. Click anywhere to continue. Press install, then you have the newest sports app on the box itself. The only thing you need to do after you do a reset is basically install all the things that you want. This list, I'm not going to say even in here because there's no point. This information will be outdated within a week. After you've installed whatever you want, you press done. Go through the list, install anything else you might want. power out. The only thing it is important is to make sure your time is right. Currently, this time is listed as 5:45, which is the incorrect time. You need to set your time zone. I'm doing this on an sm2. They're all going to basically be the same. Choose the three dots in the top left-hand corner. Click Settings. Click on System Settings. System settings vary slightly, but they're not that much of a difference from each other. Find in here wherever it says date and time. Set your time zone depending on where you are. Minus 500 for Eastern, minus 800 for all of our friends out in BC. And then next time you reboot, your time will be right in the top right-hand corner. So again, this is just a generalized instruction, but it gives you an idea of where you need to go. If you factory reset, you skip your way through. You delete all the things that you don't work. You install and update the Play Store. You add all the things that you want by pressing plus, apps, and making new shortcuts. If they don't appear, just flip screens, and then they're going to be there, and then set it up for the way you like. Any questions or comments, go to androidfreetv.ca.